Yep, got the carburetors and coffee stickers.
Frost creeps in like a ghost on chrome. Winter winds moan on the sheet metal dome. I'm buried in tools while the cold winds bite. But the coffee's black fire keeps me alive tonight. Ice on the fenders, rust in the seams. Engines are slumbering deep in their dreams. It's a Carburetors Coffee Christmas in roll. Bell bells ringing as the pistons soar. I raise my love to the gear right now. A garage board holiday in the drifting snow.
We're getting ready to go out. Where's my coat? Oh, there it is. Hang on a minute. No, I never heard that actually. It sounds like it would be awesome though, especially with Jeff Beck. I'm a huge Jeff Beck fan. Welcome in, by the way. All right, we're going out. Coffee. See if I can get everything out in one go. Gotta grab the car keys because I am not going up. I'm not walking up. Got the neck with me. Guitar body's in there. Alright. It's alright, Laura. As long as you're here, do what you need to do. Alright, we're going out. Where'd I put my car? Oh, car keys. Car key is in my hand. Jeez. Ridiculous. Alright. God, it's so cold out. You know what I was thinking before I was walking out here? I was thinking, I don't need my coat, do I? Because it's so nice and toasty in the house. All right, I hope I don't fall down the stairs. This is going to be great if I fall down the stairs in a live show. All right. Yo, Pomp, thanks, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You the man. Dude, that's like, I think of you cleaning up the coffee maker machines. Oh, shit. Son of a biatch, I just spilled my damn coffee. All right, you guys just hang on one second. All right, not too bad. It wasn't too bad. All right. I hate winter. I hate it. I freaking hate it. I'll put you here. I spilled my coffee on the sleeve of my coat. Just great. Gravy. All right. Turn this off. What am I on Star Trek? What? Why is it red? What the? What is this? Jeez. Let me flip this around. Spilled my coffee, honey. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I just love winter. It's so fun. I love it. Love it. I think old Blue hates it more than I do, that's for sure. Bring you guys in. There's old Blue. There's my big sheet of metal. What do you think of that? 4x8 sheet of metal. A few mils thick. Put you here. Alright, there we go. Stay there. Plug you guys in. I'm making that, well, I'm making a metal guitar. It's kind of hard to explain. It's that one that I had Eugene wood playing for me. Told you about. cord. Extension cord's frozen.
Look at it.
Look at it. It won't even bend, it's so cold. Get over here! Quick! right on the subject. And where's my other phone? Here. No, I probably left it in the house. That's what I do. I forget stuff. That's great. That's great. That's great. All right, so we'll turn this on. Jardim, how are you? Good to see everyone. So, things are great. Things are great. Pull this back. Lighting as usual. Hey, if there's a lighting company out there that wants to sponsor me, that'd be great. No, nobody. Bueller. Alrighty then. Clean as you go, that's what I say. And then put crap away that you still need. Yep. Smart. Just put a little piece of tape right there to hold these in place. There, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, you can't see that. I probably should have cleaned this. Oh, it's not too bad. It's got oil on it, so you can't see it that good. Maybe just an old Sharpie. Let's try that. Now it did make a difference. That's a little better. Try this one. All right, that'll work. This right here is a little. There we go. Yeah. That one will work. Hey, Rob, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry if there's anybody else in here I missed. That there. Move this back. Just a butt crack. There we go. I'll whip this down first. Let's get crazy. Let's get nuts. Let's get friendly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. So I had a friend of mine plane this guitar body for me, and he planed each side. And so I'm going to encase this in metal, and then I'm going to weld around it. It's going to be a steampunk motif. And you know, I kind of drew some things out. I'll show you guys on here that on the template what I'm going to do with this. It has a pick guard, but I'm going to delete the pick guard. And so you have your bridge. Let me show you what I'm. Hey Wiz, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. So let me show you on this thing here what I'm thinking. So you got your bridge. You got your H single. I think it's a HSH, I think. You got your neck pocket here. So, and then it has a pick guard, but I'm going to delete the pick guard because it's going to be all metal face, all metal back. And then I'm going to do a metal binding all the way around. And the metal binding is going to be like these gnarly, like sort of pieces that are like chunked on there. I don't want to use the word, I don't know, not chunked, but like cut rectangular pieces and then folded over, hammered over. So the metal pieces are going to be on each side, and then those pieces are going to encapsulate the entire edges, around the edges, and I'll probably tack weld them to hold them in place, so it looks like it's like, I don't know, it's put together just roughly. Underneath, obviously, is going to be the wood. And then I'm going to get some brass nails, like brads. But they'll be domed. And they'll probably be about, maybe like heads will be the size of like a penny nail. And hammer them in. So the guitar will be silver, and it's going to be raw. It'll be this metal. And I'm going to sand it down, and it'll be rough looking, sanding marks. And then it'll have those brads all the way around, those copper looking brads. All the way around. Almost like a World War II airplane. All the way around. And then I'm thinking, so like for this part here, this guy, it's going to be a separate piece. Where you see these lines, these are going to be strips of metal. That's a strip of metal. Another strip of metal. How did I have it? Oh, like this. Strip of metal like that. Like this. And maybe something like that in here. And these are all going to be, I'm going to cut this. I might cut it, I don't know. But these are going to be pieces in here. These are going to be strips of metal. And then I got, it's called Rub and Buff. So I'm going to scuff this all up with like an 80 grit or 60 grit sandpaper. All this under here. These pieces will be like polished looking. They'll be not like a high sheen, but like more polished than this surface here. I'm going to take this Rub and Buff and get the Rub and Buff in the creases, so it'll look really antique looking. So I think it'll look really sweet, man. And then I'm going to take those brad finish nails, those and put them in here and hammer like those straps are holding it down. So it'll be sort of steampunkish, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it as we go. First, why don't you cut out the first? Use a template for. What are the electrocuted with being metal? Is a thing. There's been a lot of people on YouTube that have made completely metal guitars, and that's not an issue. So I'm not worried about that. That's a good. That's a great question. Sounds up. Yeah, thanks, man. So, and as far like, I went through like a lot of like designs, and who's the dude? Like Paul Jr., like from Orange County. Like he used to draw stuff out, and then he would just start building bikes, and as it would go, he would start making it look like the way that he wanted. And I started drawing stuff out, and I was like, you know what? I'm putting too much thought into this. Why don't I just start making it? I already have like my rough idea of what I want. I'm just going to start building the darn thing and doing it as I go. And because if I just overthink it too much, I'll either never do it, or like you just sit behind a computer. Exactly. I love it. Trust the process. I think if you just sit there too much, like, I don't know, you just end up maybe like getting discouraged and not doing it. I actually like went on the computer and like drew out a ton of these and started drawing. And I'm like, but I actually settled on this design. I kind of dig this, but I still have to take my DA and make this flat. But for the most part, this is ready. It's kind of like a dinky right now. Anybody that knows what a Jackson dinky is, that's the size of it right now. It's like really, and I wanted to plane it and get it smaller because I didn't want to go around the body itself because it'd be even bigger and chunkier. So I wanted it to be smaller. So yeah, that's the deal. I figured I'd explain to you guys what the heck I'm doing, so you weren't like, what is this dude doing? But I think it would be cool to actually make a complete metal guitar, like hollow metal electric guitar. But then we're talking about being a luthier, and I'm no luthier. I know how to do awesome setups and stuff and fix guitars and like all that good stuff. So I watch these guys build guitars on YouTube, and I'm like, I could do that. I'm like, no, you can't. First of all, I don't have any of that equipment they have. And I don't want to buy the equipment they have. And I don't like carpentry. I do not like it. Oop. That's good enough for who it is. Time to get dirty. Loud. Time to set up the GoPro now. This is how I wreck cameras. By the way, did I say welcome in to Nikki Blair? I don't know if you were in earlier, but welcome in. Sorry if I didn't say welcome in. Yeah, it's gonna look cool, man. Oh, and I'm going to after I go ahead and put the rub and buff on it, you can do a acrylic clear coat over top of it, because the rub and buff is actually like a wax. The wax will dry, and then you can actually clear coat over top of that. Whose arms broke? I think his arm. Who's your son? Uh-oh, what happened? I'm going to have to go. My son needs to go to the hospital. Oh, okay, Pinky. Take it easy. All right, we'll keep him in prayer, okay? Well, our household will. All right, GoPro. I think I have to fire up the salamander, guys. It's getting cold. I can move this. I could probably move you guys over here, across the street. Oh, back you up. There we go. Get the wide shot. Did I say hi, Wiz? If not, hi, Wiz. I'm turning on the salamander. Gotta open the door. Smoky in here. Let's go over here. I actually want to go outside. I think it's like 5 degrees. What's up, Ed? Me? Nah, I'm just, what were you doing? Yeah? No, you're not supposed to do that. Larry, how are you? No, I don't want any. I don't want any. Put some clothes on though. Yeah. Hey, Josephine. How are you? Hey, Edna. How's it going? Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. Maybe you could put some clothes on as well. That'd be great. No? I mean, it's cold out. Yeah. Yeah. All righty. All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is your property. I got you. I hear you. Me, coffee. Yeah. Coffee. Right. You got your mountain bike out? Yeah. That's a nice one. Right. Yeah. It's got the banana seat. Yeah. That looks good on you. I mean, you look good on it. Just trying to make small talk with the neighbors. Yeah. Looks good. I mean, I like it. No, I didn't say you don't look good. I said you look good on. No, I'm not saying that you don't look good without the clothes on or whatever. I'm just saying. No, Edna, I'm not saying that. I don't know what your husband thinks. It's really, I'm just saying it was cold out. That's all. How can I tell that you're cold? I'm just saying because I'm cold. That's all. Because it's like 6 degrees out. That's all. Normal people. I mean, normally people are, I have long johns on, double socks, snowmobile pants on. I know you don't have a snowmobile. All right. Have a good one. She's on a mountain bike. Well, it looks like it cleared out in there. Maybe I can get back in. Close this up. What you guys talking about? Anything good? He's out there talking to Jack Frost. Hey there, Miss Rawside. Funny joke about that. Neighbor, no relation, used to come out naked, had the police called on him. So see, that's messed up, man. And like a dude is doing that to be like messed up, like he's not like anybody's doing that just to be messed up. That's gross. I mean, I do that. I'm not doing it because I'm messed up. I do it just. I mean, I ride my mountain bike with Edna once in a while, but I'm not doing it for the attention. I do it because she asks me to. And she has like a banana seat, so we ride double. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is, but Um, yeah, Pomp, you know how you could tell? It's very cold. Oh, my wife's here. Hi, honey. Yeah, Rob. I know I would love to have a plasma cutter. That would be so much easier because now I still have to cut. I still have to cut that out. I still have to cut it out. But you know, I got the majority of it off. Well, no, I don't. Not really. I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. But I do have my big grinder out here, so I knew this part was going to be the hardest part of the whole entire build. This is going to be the hardest part of it. Now, what really been funny is if a snowball went flying past your head. Yeah, exactly. No, you know what, Laura? She won't come out here. No matter how ridiculous of these stories I pretend to talk about. Um, she won't be out here. Are you kidding me? I could strip down and she'd be like, I don't care what he does. I ain't going out there. Ooh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. um, Shadow Cat, how are you? Good to see you. All right, I can close this door. What am I doing? Not that it matters. All right, let's see what we got going on. I mean, I know what we got going on, but I'll show you how like bad it is. How much more I got to do. It's very sharp too. Let me put these on. Muckety mucks. So still got that is gonna be the hard part. The rest of it's not too bad. But I can get in here and hack away some with the grinder still. I don't have a bandsaw. I used to have one, but it was junk. It was actually my dad's, and it was just so worn out and beat. It was no good. All the bearings were shot in it. I got rid of it. It was taking up space. They were just it was just in the way. So I don't have a bandsaw. I have what you saw. That's all I have. So this is about as barbaric as it gets. So all right. So then I have this. So we gotta get that piece out. And we gotta get that piece out. We'll get it as close as we can to the line. But when I'm doing that, it's burning the line off. So I don't want to get too close. The rest I'll have to get with the grinder. I could have scribed it in there, but scribing, my eyes are so bad once I scribe it, I can't even see it anymore. So it's fine. It's fine because I'm gonna have that border around it with the metal encapsulating it. So it's not like we're going for like precision. It's not like whatever, man. Whatever. All right, so let's put the old ear things back on and see what actually I can get rid of this big old piece of metal. Here, let's move this big old piece of metal. Watch me struggle with this. Somebody come over and help me move this. I got it up there by myself, but maybe somebody could help me. No? Okay then. Maybe Edna could help me. She's out on her bike. Maybe not. All right. Let me put my leather gloves on. I'll turn this off. Turn the old GoPro off. Had that for like 4 years now. It's been to Vietnam and back. Let's true. No, it's not. It's not true. But it could be. It's not, though. It's not true. I'll just set these right here. What you want to do when you're like storing these things, you're like putting them off to the side. You have the sharp pieces. Safety first, you guys. Seriously. Safety first. Like, see that? I mean it when I say this. You want to make sure you store like with the jagged, most sharp pieces. Crap, stupid wire. The extension cord is like barbed wire. It's so cold. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You want to make sure when you store your pieces of freshly cut, all the little flashing stuff, like this, out like this, so that if you're gonna fall, you would want to impale yourself this way. This is safety 101. This is how you want to store things. This is the way I store things. This is really like, this is Gen X right here, man. This is total Gen X. Okay? This ain't no, we ain't got no, like, this is the way we speak on this channel, and this is the way we store things. This is total Gen X right here. This is the way I was raised. And when you come to this channel, you learn how to speak proper English, and you learn how to store things properly, okay? You will learn how to wear proper respirators when you're cutting metal, proper eye protection, which will be like for your prescription glasses, are just fine. Welding gloves will work just fine. I mean, these are just kicking over in the corner. Sometimes you're lucky if you can even find these things. If you can't, just get the job done. See, like that doesn't even hurt. Doesn't hurt. That's because I have so many scars from growing up in the 70s and 80s. Doesn't bother me. I could put mustard on that and eat it. It wouldn't bother me. Anyway, let's get to fixing other stuff. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? X all the way, baby. All right, let's see what we can do about cutting the rest of this garbage off. We'll go over here on this side. Now, the key is not to wreck my new phone. We don't want to wreck my new phone. I just got this thing, so we're gonna keep you guys over here as much as we can. All right, all right. He ended up being a boomer. Hey, that's okay. I can't really relate with a boomer though, because my dad's a boomer, and that's. No, my dad's not a boomer. No, my dad's not a boomer. He was born in 43, so he's not a boomer. What am I talking about? I don't even know what he would be. Now watch the precision, okay? Now, just don't get confused. Try to stay with me. Try to keep up. Don't let your eyes play tricks on you. I'm gonna go pretty quick here, all right? So just do your best, all right? Now, sometimes us Gen Xers, we forget a lot of things. Well, not sometimes, all the time. And we forget to put our cameras up. When we're trying to make a video, put this out on our channel for later. We do stupid stuff all the time, like forget to hit record, and we also have nowhere to put our camera. Sometimes we just want to put our camera right up our... but for now, we'll salvage the moment, and we'll turn our GoPro on, and we'll see if we can go ahead and continue the cutting process. We have no distance on a GoPro. It's just a fixed distance here, so I'll come over here. And as I'm cutting, I remembered I didn't... There we go. All right, but hey, look, see, I got it pretty good. See, you come in there and nib it out. See, all right, get close. You know what I'm saying? So we'll come in right here. There's one. I'll just set that right there. so far.
Born to drive a Mercedes, and I was born to drive a van. See, I left my MP3 player in the house, so I've got no music out here. So now I have to make crap up. You know? Sorry. Terrible. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court. The whole damn team. I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around. It doesn't seem to be Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I see it in your eyes. All right. Whew. Well, it ain't great. Well, I got most of it off. We could grind the rest of it. Hey, TikTok Patriot One, how are ya? Sorry nobody welcomed you in, but we're down to one moderator right now, so. I gotta open this door up again. Thanks, Sage. Pants are falling down. And I am wearing a belt. So what's that all about? Just what you guys need to see. I'll go behind the camera. Man, oh man. Lighters don't want to light. Look at this crap. Look at that. Oh, it's sparkling.
left over from the 4th of July. Tell you what, this smells way better than the smell that's in here. Never thought I'd say that. I'd rather smell a friggin' sparkler than that grinding crap. Alright, let's close this. Put this. You're in the way. You guys gotta see this. Look at this. Look at the cord. This is a friggin' cord. Freaking petrified. It's so cold out here. It is, dude. It's erect. Wrecked them, damn near killed them. Yeah, they were left over there, Laura. Yeah, we're gonna put the GoPro. Bend over and I'll show you. Here? Yeah, that'll work. That.
make sure it's recording. Where's my coffee? My coffee's gone. My coffee's gone. Somebody stole my coffee. Where's my coffee? My coffee's gone. God. Oh my God. It's gone. It's just gone. You gotta be kidding me. The coffee's freaking gone. Oh my God. My coffee's freaking gone. It's gone. It's just gone. Someone stole my freaking coffee. I don't believe this. How can a Yeti full of coffee be gone? I'm the only one out here. Someone stole it. Oh, that's just great. I can't continue without it. Yeah, I have water, but that's not good enough. All right, let's take a step back here. Oh, dear God in heaven. Oh, my God. Wow. How in the world can you lose a giant cup of coffee out in the garage when you're the only one out here? I don't know. You tell me. You're the only one out here. I don't know. You're the one who freaking lost it. Yeah, you're losing it all right. Did you leave it outside? No, I didn't go outside. You left it on the compressor. You idiot. It's way over there. Oh my God. Why would you leave it on top of this? I don't know. How stupid. That was stupid. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Well, welcome in there. I'm going to butcher this. Khadija Muhammad. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Humanity has been saved. Yes. I found my coffee. And I always do that. I put it in stupid spots. It's just like a 10 mil socket. I leave it somewhere where I can't find it. But now all is good. I found it. We're saved. I can start. And I don't know what that noise is. So I'm just going to ignore it.
I knew that was going to happen. I felt it coming. I felt it coming. I felt it coming. I knew it. It's okay, we can fix it. We have the technology. Little red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. Little red Corvette. Get out of the way, you stinker. I was going to say something else, but I decided not to. Everybody! Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this part. That's gonna bend. Oh, I don't like it. If I could change your mind. That's fun. So, this is going to be tough. All right, let's see how far off we are on this thing. This one, anyway. Dow. Okay, so this one. It's a lot of overhang right there. Jeez. Jeez.
Alright, so that's the top, so I don't forget. I still have to cut out the neck pocket, but I could do that later. Sorry I'm so quiet, everybody. I apologize. This is not fun. Cutting that out. I think this is going to be long over here, yeah. This is going to be long right there.
No. Hey, Kitty Pigeon, how are you? No, I used the death wheel. I don't have one of those. I wish I did. I have welfare stuff. That's what I have. I have barbarian tools. I have Conan tools. Here, I thought I was going to get to this too. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's way longer than I thought. Way longer. Jimmy, I wish I didn't have to have one of those things. Sucks to have to have one. Yo, T-Rex. Yeah, I remember you, man. How you doing? All right. I'll put the battery tender back on old blue, or she will have trouble starting. Right, old blue? Right. Plug it in. Make sure the little light is on. Light is on. What's that? Oh, my scissors. Gotta put those away. That stuff's okay. Leave that there. Oh, Bergie. Oh, you're lucky you're not freezing. Dude, it's like, I don't know, it's probably like 6 degrees. And with the wind chill, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. For example, see this heater? This is the cord. This is usually nice and malleable and pliable, but watch this. You ready? Look at this. What the hell? It's frozen. I sound like Gordon Ramsay. It's frozen. You twat. And then this as well, like that's hard. This little kickstand on here is worthless. All right, I'm going out. I'm going out there. Getting in the car, driving down. Is anything on fire? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, maybe I'll be back at this tomorrow night. At least I got the hard part done, pretty much. And it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but, you know, I mean, I knew it was going to be a pain in the butt. But whatever. All right. All right. We're going in the house. Jim Bob from the Waltons. All right, hang on. Where's the door handle? I should pull it off. Now I can't find the door handle. Where's my light switch? I can't see, damn it. All right, there's my handle. There it is. There we go. It smells like kerosene in there. Can't freaking breathe. And now I can't see. So if I inch forward, the light will come on. There we go. All right. Wisdom, take it easy, man. All right. Man, my back is freaking shot now. Lifting up sheets of metal, plywood, anvils. Oh, I lied. It's 15. Sorry, it's 15 degrees. It freaking feels a lot colder than that, though. It's 15. Drink the water. Yeah. Tell you what, man. This This Yeti's pretty awesome, man. It's still piping hot in there. And I had it sitting on top of my compressor, which is metal. You know, you don't want to set it on top of anything like that to conduct it, you know, but it's still pretty hot. It's pretty decent. Yeah, T-Rex, I'm reading that. Ugh. Yeah, my buddy bought this for me. I haven't heard from him in a while. Last I heard from him was we were going to do a Christmas special together, and then he said he couldn't do it because he wasn't feeling up to it. So I said, all right, man, just let me know when you're good. He's all right, I will. And then I haven't heard back from him. So yeah, Jamie, this also has a lid for it for see, good thing the camp or drink the water in new places. Yeah. Yeah, it also came with a cool water thing too, with like a straw and everything, but I mean, I don't usually, if I'm gonna I just drink water. I don't put like cute little drinks in here and anyway, so I call them cute drinks, you know, like no iced coffee or nothing like that. You know, I had one from Dunkin' Donuts. I had those when they had those like little Orby things in it. I gotta tell you, it was pretty darn good, actually. It was like a few years ago. And if somebody like says, Harry, you want to try this? I gotta admit, they're pretty good. But otherwise, I won't buy them. But I do have to say, those are pretty darn good. Give me a Tom Collins. Every time I hear that, I think of the Meet the Fockers. Oh, guys, hang on a second. I just got a text from Pinky. Oh, geez. Hey, guys. Hopefully, I'm back. Hopefully, Pinky's okay. I'm sure she's all right with me telling you guys this, but her son has a broken wrist. So, yeah, she just texted me. So, I assume she's okay with me letting you guys know that, so. I broke my wrist in the 4th grade. That was pretty terrible. I still feel it. Like, on a day like today, I still feel it. It still reminds me of it. It's like, oh yeah, remember you broke your wrist? Yeah, me too, man. The good thing is I think he's 19, so he's still a youngin'. You did, Sage? Yeah, mine was the 4th, and it was my right wrist. And because I'm right-handed. I can remember my big, huge, ginormous. Sorry. I'll contain myself. She was very skinny and thin, 4th grade teacher, saying, I was writing with my left hand. I was right-handed. Yeah, I broke many bones, man. Anyways, my wrist. I broke my wrist in 4th grade, and I was writing with my left hand, and she put on one of my tests, you must work on your penmanship. I was like, and I'm in 4th grade. How old are you in 4th grade? Like 10? And I can remember thinking, and I walked up to her. I remember like standing in line and going, I have my wrist is broken. She goes, yeah, you need to work on your penmanship. And I remember holding up my arm and showing her my hand in a cast. And she like still said it. Oh my God, I went home and I told my mother. I wonder why I have a bad attitude. But I went to a Catholic school, so that's why. Like, that's why they were just such. Oh, Sage, everybody loved her too. Oh, she's so nice. She's so sweet. Oh, she's so sweet. I love Mr. Costi. Oh, she's so sweet, Mr. Costi. She's so nice, Mr. Costi. Oh, yeah, she's nice. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Just feed her a pack of ho-hos, and she'll be nice. Did you tell her she was a sparkling... I did not say that to her, but I wanted to. I wanted to call her... Dude, I just wanted to say, are you freaking stupid or what? I actually literally held up my arm. But you know how when somebody doesn't want to be wrong? I mean, I think I was 10 years old, so she probably was like, I don't give a crap. You're not going to, like, prove me wrong. Like, not like, oh, I forgot, Billy. I forgot that you had a broken... my bad. You're writing with your left. DeCosti. I'm sure she's long gone by now because she was about 872 pounds back then. So if I stood next to her, we would be the number 10. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, most of my elementary teachers were like that. Yep, exactly, dude. The root of all your problems stem from broken wrist. Yeah, and Catholic schools. Having nuns teach you was the worst. She wasn't actually a nun, but everybody loved her. Oh, she was so nice, and she collected Peanuts gang stuff. She loves Snoopy. Thank God I don't. Whenever I see Snoopy, I don't think of her anymore. But I used to. I used to hate Snoopy. Ugh. But enough of me ranting. Yeah, they make no sense, dude. Sage, yeah. Where's a rim shot when you need one? Jimmy! I mean, in theory, yeah, but dude, I don't know. I'm telling you, some stuff went on. Stuff goes on, dude. You kidding me? You got the priests that live in the same place that the nuns do. Well, at least the school I went to. Stuff goes on. Well, I'm sure they do. Sister, you want me to crawl in bed with you, sister? Sure, sister. $31 likes? Wait a minute. Who donated money to me? I know Pop did. Thanks, Pop. You're probably not here anymore, but thanks, brother. $12.69? Thanks, man. I don't know who did, but it always sounds sarcastic when I say God bless you. But I mean that. Holy crap! Thanks so much, man. That's awesome. Jimmy, did you donate money to me? Thanks, dude. Oh. Sage, did you? I love you guys. Oh, it wasn't you, Jimmy? Usually you do, man, but not this time. Not this time around. Well, whoever did, they're probably not here. And those jewel things, I don't know what they do, but whatever it is, I appreciate the little jewel things. I still don't know what they do, but I'm still working on like the giveaway thing. I want to work on putting a box together, you know, and like have people in the chat try to win it. And like, I don't know, I have to organize a way to do it. Thank you, Sage. And I think I'm going to come out with t-shirts, and I just want to do 3. I don't want to do like just like 3 t-shirts. I don't want to do hoodies or nothing like that. I think they're too expensive, and I think hoodies are cool and all, but I just think it's too expensive. And when things like that, it's just those sit stagnant in your merch shop. So I think like 3 designs. I don't want to get too crazy. I was even thinking maybe just 1, but I don't know. I haven't really thought of it. I mean, yeah, like I have the stickers, and I think I'm just going to put the stickers up in the merch shop, and that's about it for now. And you know, and then I have stickers. I have stickers right now, and I'm just going to give those away. I'll do giveaways in the chat to people. So, and I think it'd be a good way to get, you know, be interactive with people and stuff like that. Oh, he did? That's cool. That was nice of him, man. I think that's the dude that does the air compressor stuff in India. I think that's who that was. Yeah, and Monica, I don't know who that. She's new. Man, I feel bad that I feel like I was ignoring people today. Well, I wasn't ignoring. I don't feel like I was ignoring people. I was not happy grinding on that metal crap. I feel like they're crappy lives when I do that stuff. I do it with good intention. Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. I feel like I do those. I start out. Yeah, I could tell. I feel like I start out those lives with good intention. I'm like, I'm gonna do a live, and I'm gonna like get out in the garage and work. But I feel as if I start working, and then I'm like, you know, you're really ignoring the chat, and I'm like, yeah, but I have to finish this because I'm not enjoying myself at all right now. Yeah, would I rather be like talking with everybody? Absolutely, but let's put this bad boy into reverse. Let's kick in those turbos, the twin turbos on this thing, on this WRX motor. All right, can I do a 3-point turn here? 7 months of tractor trailer school. You think I'd do a 3-point turn? Oh, I just hit the snowbank. Alrighty then. Let's put that into drive. Crank it hard to the right. I mean to the left. I know what I'm doing. Crank it hard to the right, all the way to lock. Lock. And do not back into the trailer, and boom. I do have a CDL, yes. I loved driving tractor trailer. I loved driving, you know, a 10-speed, meshing gears, and rev matching, and being in, you know, backing. I was a one and done. I took my test once and passed, and it was a great experience to be able to pass and impress the instructor and stuff. But being away from my family, I hated it. Being a tractor trailer driver, I think it's one of 2 things. You either need to be single and you could just stack away money. You can like have maybe no house and just live out of your truck and just stock away money, man. It'd be awesome. Or have like a place that's maybe paid for, maybe, and live out of your truck. I think that'd be great. Or if you do have a family, get away from if you hate your family, and you hate your family, That's the only way. But if you love your family and you don't want to be away from them, it's not a good job to have. I was an over the road truck driver, and it was awful, just awful. So let's see. I'm local, can't do over the road for the same reason. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what, man? Let me just. A lot of people thank people, you know, like military for their service. Let me thank you for your service, dude. Because dude, that job sucks. It sucks. Ooh, I almost slipped. Whenever I started talking about tractor trailer, I almost swore. You know, when you go to like Dollar General, when you go to like Walgreens, that stuff is on the shelf because of guys like I used to be, and like that. I don't know. I see a lot of bad truck drivers, but I see a lot of good truck drivers, and I give those guys like a lot of credit. Like, I won't cut them off. I'll do what I can to like help them out. Let them, if I see that, like if I'm on the throughway or something, or a freeway, and I see they're trying to get out and they got their indicator on, I'll let them go. I won't like try to zoom ahead of them, you know, because I was a driver. So, honey, you're home. Yeah. Yeah, stay safe out there to your ex, man. Let's see, I did one over-the-road run, 40 tons of sugar from Tucson to Oregon. Dude, I did sugar also. I picked up in Buffalo, New York. I freaking hated it, dude. They were not ready with it. It wasn't human-grade sugar. It was, I don't know what the hell it was. It just, all it said on the side was not for human consumption. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't know if it was like for dog food or something. I don't know what it was for. But I was out in my truck. It was winter. It was just like it was a night like this. And I'm like running out of my time. I kept going back into the place, and they were like, yeah, it's not done yet. It's not ready. And they're like, I know. And I'm like, I don't remember where I had to go, but all I remember is I think I had to go up to Niagara Falls, which was like maybe a 2-hour drive, maybe not even. Maybe like an hour from Buffalo. But the point is it wasn't ready, and I'm running out of time. I was like, so I'll have time. I can eat. I can like relax. I can decompress. It just sucked, dude. I just freaking hated that job. Nothing was ever friggin' ready. Nothing was ever drop and hook. Everything I had to friggin', it would say it was drop and hook, but you'd get there and it was like, where's my friggin' trailer? And I'd have to go to like the guard shack, and it was like, oh, it's not ready yet. Oh, man, it just friggin' sucked. My buddy works for Walmart. They have like showers and like food, and like, dude, he's got it made. He's just got it friggin' made with the Walmart drivers. The depot, they fuel up like at the depot and everything. They don't have to go to like truck stops or nothing. He never goes to a truck stop. He never goes to like a Love's or anything. I'm like, dude, really? He doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Let's see, then I drove dump trucks for a decade, hauling equipment for excavation and demolition. I ran equipment loaded with dump. Oh, wow, man. Now I run pneumatic trailers running lime and cement powder around Arizona. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, doing dump truck, but still, I just don't want to drive truck anymore. It's the four-wheelers too. They're idiots. Everybody's an idiot on the road. I remember I was on, this guy had a snowmobile trailer in front of me, and his little teeny tiny trailer, yeah, it is. It's so stressful. His little teeny tiny trailer tire blew out. Well, what's he do? He decides to slam his brakes on. And well, now I'm behind him. But he slams his friggin' brakes on. There's no need to slam your brakes on. Just like get to the side of the road. Just get on the shoulder of the road. And if you want to slam your brakes on, go ahead. But no, he slams his brakes on. We're doing like, 75 miles an hour. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? All of a sudden, he just starts slamming brakes on. And I realize, oh, he's got a flat tire on his little stupid trailer. Well, thank God I was able to slow down good enough and let a car that was on the left side of me go by me and whip out around him. Do you think he would still pull over onto the shoulder? No, he just slows down to like 30. Oh my God, dude, I think that day I was like, I've had enough of this. I've just had enough. It was just like a compounding just of everything. And then I was at a Love's, and I was like, what's that trash bag? Let's see, I saw a truck pulling a small trailer. They had a blowout and kept going and completely lost their tire and kept going anyway. I saw I would see like these little Walmart bags. Yeah, they call them gators. The treads. Those things you see on the side of the road, we call them gators. I've seen these Walmart bags, like, at the Loves, like, just in the parking lots. And they'd be, like, flowing in the breeze, but, like, there was something in it. Something heavy. I'm like, what the hell? What is that? These truck drivers take a crap in the Walmart bags and toss them out their windows and leave them in the parking lot. And then I noticed all these empty Walmart bags that were blown against the fence. Like they were empty from like years and years of drivers taking a dump in the bags. And then I was like, so in the morning, like you get up and you go get your coffee from the Loves and stuff. And I noticed all over the parking lot were like these splatters in the parking lot. And I'm like, this is when I first started trucking. Like on my own, like when I was off training and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, that's what that is. Like those splatters are from truckers taking a crap in a bag and launching it out the window. And then I had this girl, I was talking to her, because I met a lot of really nice people. And she goes, be careful when you're walking in between trucks too. She goes, I had a guy roll his window down. She goes, watch their windows. If you see them rolling down, just watch what they're going to do. She had a guy launch piss right out the window. He pissed in a cup and just launched it out the window without seeing if anybody's walking in between the trucks. And she's like, what the F? And he's like, shut up, you effing blank, you blah. And he starts cussing her out. He took a whiz in a cup and launched it out his window, and it almost splattered on her. And he's pissed at her. You haven't lived until you poop in a plastic bag and leave it in a Walmart parking. So it wasn't until you leave it in a Walmart bag in a truck stop parking lot. And so you would see like these Walmart bags like with something heavy in it, like there's no like product in it. There was something in it, like at night. This was at night. You'd be like, why is there a Walmart bag like flowing in the wind, but it's anchored to the ground with something in it? So you're like, oh, you would just know from now on it's poop in there. And what they would do is when they're leaving the parking lot, that's what they would launch it out the window. They wouldn't do it as they're sitting there. So, needless to say, I went into trucking for all the right reasons to make a living and stuff. But it is a disgusting, dirty job. Sometimes you can't like get a friggin' shower when you want one. Thank goodness I was home like every 3 days, maybe I'd get home. Yeah, sucked. The way of the road. Yep. It's like a cowboy, man. It was good stuff. Good times, man. It was good times. It is a crappy conversation. I'm sorry it went down this way. Sometimes you gotta take a shot in the mouth. Get a few miles down the road. Yeah. Yep. Trucker bombs. Come home to rest your spurs and a little saddle sore. Yeah, exactly. Well, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Exactly. Well, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks. Where's the light in this thing? It looks like, where is it? I can't find the light in here. Where is it? Hello? Oh, look. It's a little reading light. All right. Be right back. All right, T-Rex, I'm going to let you guys go. There's 3 watching now anyway. It go dark. So anybody who's new here, thanks for stopping in. I don't think there's anybody new now. There's only 3 people in here, but 32 likes, man. So, yeah. Sage, good night. Laura, good night. Laura, are you going on tomorrow morning? Were you on, what did it say, Tuesday? Were you on yesterday? I was sleeping, man. I think you're going on tomorrow morning. I'll try and catch you. Sorry, dealing with some crap. The new whiz on the block. That's going in the morning. Okay. Yeah, everybody catch Laura as usual in the AM. She'll be on probably 9 o'clock. Wiz, see you, buddy. I'll see you guys. I'm going to let everybody go. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Sorry I was kind of quiet. I forgot my music. Otherwise, you would have heard that. Yeah, grab my coffee. I will. Sage, T-Rex. I think T-Rex left. He had to go. Sorry, man. Jimmy, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Wiz, I think I said bye to you, man. Thank you for stopping back. Anybody else who is just stopping by, join in again, watch the live show. I'm going to be finishing up a little bit more, probably off camera as well as on camera on that metal guitar build. And if you want to see, pretty much my live shows are variety shows. Either I'm outside wrenching on a car, driving. You never know what I'm going to be doing. Either playing guitar, riding a mountain bike naked with Edna, my neighbor. You just never know what you're going to get on the live show with Carburetors and Coffee. But if you do stop by and watch the produced stuff on the channel with the actual videos, you'll see like tutorials and stuff like that on cars and things like that. Four-wheelers, that kind of thing. So if that's what you're kind of into, wrenching on things and very little humor, that's really not funny at all, actually. You can stop by there and like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. All right, so I will see you guys. It is weird. Sometimes I judge tomatoes, spaghetti sauce, whatever. It just doesn't matter. Ribeye, it depends on what the day is, depends on what the night is. I develop film in here, like old school film. It's pretty cool. That's what I'll be doing next. Catch me on my next live show in 10 minutes where I'm going to be doing film development in here. You guys ready to do that in here? Yeah, we're all set. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, I got the film ready. All right, cool. I got Chucky with me. Yeah, he's ready, and he's got the film. You got the Kodak. You got it? Yeah, I said I did. He said he did. All right, you guys, take it easy. I will see you on the next one. Bye. Have a good one. You ready? I said I was.